I don't know why it didn't dawn on me before. But anyone watching you, like I said, they're doing it for the entertainment. Uh, you've been you've been claiming things that happen to other people as your reasoning for going after them. And at the end of your video here, you said, hold on, you're so freaking weird, dude. You're so weird. Anyway, you said,
I might go live.
try to get my audio up. Let me get it down here where you can hear it.
But who the hell knows? I'll do whatever the hell I want to. Y'all didn't want to leave me alone? Well, then here I am, back in full force. And tomorrow's going to be the day. Tomorrow morning. Anyway, I'll be back later. Bye.
What? Y'all wouldn't leave me the hell alone. You have not shown where anyone messed with you. Like, nobody's messed with you. Literally, you're focused on me and Mara, but you have still yet to show where we've done anything to you. And for this reason, all right, let me see. I might want to say something else. And then you talking about tomorrow is going to be the day, tomorrow morning. What? Is that supposed to feel threatening? Like, oh God, what's he going to do? Well, since me and Mara have absolutely done nothing to you, there's nothing to worry about. So, because you're clearly just so desperate to be involved in drama that you're focusing on shit that didn't happen to you. And when it did go down, it was back in 2017, 2018. Dude, do you know how to do math? We're talking 5 and 6 years ago. Okay? So, this is how desperate you are to be involved in drama. You're focusing on shit that A, didn't happen to you. B, you have nothing to do with. Like, nothing to do with. And C, it's 5 and 6 years old. Like, everybody else has moved on. You can't let it go. This is what you did to Kat. This is exactly what you did to Kat. When she was like, Corey, I'm going to leave this guy alone. I don't want nothing to do with them. Blah, 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 blah. You still kept going at her, but you were using your troll accounts. And you were using your Just Lurking account. So, for this reason, which is obvious because people can follow the timeline, this time especially, they can see, the current people can see when you started going after me and Mara, like just bananas. Because we have the audio. You left voicemail. You left freaking voicemail for Mara saying that me and her were attacking you and harassing you and had us both going, what is he talking about? It's like you woke up after a bender of some kind. I don't know what the fuck you're on now. And just decided that you had to be involved in something. You're so pitiful, dude. You're so fucking pitiful. And you're almost 50. Your next milestone birthday is 50 years old. And this is what you're doing with your life. Do you ever just realize you are a failure at everything? I tried to find something that you've done well. I did that a couple years back when you were going after me under your Just Lurking account. And I couldn't when I thought you were someone else, because everyone thought you were someone else. And then again, when I recently found out you were Ryan, who was my friend, I did it again. And I realized you were better off when I thought you were the woman at that house that everybody thought was your place. So, because as you have nothing under your belt, dude. You've done literally nothing. What you need, baby?
Oh, that thing on the deal last night.
Okay, tell Dad when he gets home. Okay.
All right.
Love you too, baby. Bye-bye. You've never been in love. You've never been married. You've never had kids. You've never lived on your own. Your accomplishments are lots of arrests. beating on your mom, draining that poor woman dry like the leech that you are, catching a disease that will one day kill you, which is incredibly sad. There was no need for that. You're at an age now where you knew better. I can't. Well, all the arrests, the drugs, the crimes. Oh my God, the crimes. And creating personas online and lying and saying, oh, I'm a woman and I'm married and I have children and grandchildren. Dude, what the fuck? You made a whole life online that was fake and you were still able to feel good about who you were as a person? I can't even imagine. I've never even considered going online and fabricating a life. I'm not proud of everything I've ever done in my life, but I've certainly never run from it. I don't understand you. I really don't understand you. Nobody's done anything to you, and I think you are in the midst of a mental break. I don't know what else to think. When I got up today, and I got a heads up that you had been up all night doing streams about me. And I went and saw how many there were, and I was like, holy shit. Dude, man, 8? Now there's 9. Now we've got 9. While I'm sleeping away, I'm slumbering away, because I had to get up today and get stuff done, you were obsessing over talking about me and Mara. But you want people to watch you and believe that we're doing it to you? Are you fucking kidding me right now? And then you have to pick apart little things like the Alex thing. You knew there was more to the story. And because you knew there was more to the story, that means you were manipulating the information to make it something that it was not, which means it was not bad after all. Because if it were bad, you would have told the whole story. You couldn't tell the whole story because it would have validated and justified me rebutting it. And every time I defend myself against someone that's fucking hounding away at me, you say you're harassing them. I'm harassing them by defending myself? Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, you really need Baker Act. You need Baker Act bad. Oh, you need to be Baker Acted so bad. And I'm sure you've been Baker Acted aplenty. It wouldn't be a new one for you. You know the drill. I've helped police Baker Act a teenager before because they couldn't get near her, and she trusted me and I got her. They gonna handcuff your ass and they gonna haul you off. Yep. And when they find out you ain't been to see your doctor, and they find out you ain't been taking your medication, your ass is gonna Baker Act. Watch. As you should. I dropped something. Broken piece of jewelry. But you should embrace who you are. And if you don't like who you are to the point that you have to fabricate a life, then maybe you should change who you are. You know what I'm saying? Ryan, Neil, you know that's not your name, not your whole name, that's not your last name. You should just be a better person. It's an easy way out just to go, you know what, I'm just going to pretend to be somebody else. I'm going to make this world up. I'm going to create this life. And I'm going to just con everybody into believing this is who I am. The hard part is to actually change who you are. And I would wish that for anyone, for the people out there that do this. And there are plenty of them that just fabricate these lives that aren't real. I want for them to feel better about themselves, and if they don't ever get to that point where they need to be, to feel absolutely amazing about who they are, because nobody really does, and if they do, then they're probably the narcissist, because no one is ever finished growing and being a better person. There's always room to grow, because society's changing all the time, so we have to change to conform to the majority. You just really need to be a better person and feel good about the efforts that you make. Let me read this. I don't know this just lurking person, but if he doesn't anything to lose something he can. Brandon, I don't think you understand. I've not messed with this guy. I have not messed with him. I don't know him. He started talking to me in 2016 because he hated Kat. And I didn't like Kat at all, which you know the story behind that. And then when I decided to make amends with Kat and just say, you know what, this is stupid. She hates me for a lie that someone told her. And I need to talk to her. So I set it up and I called a truce and I told him I was going to do it. He cut ties with me. He wanted someone to join in his hatred for Kat. I didn't even know he did that. I just thought he fell off the map. I hadn't heard from him in years until they came out and said he was just lurking, which freaked me out. I was like, that dude from back in 2016? Are you shitting me right now? So that was really weird for me because I never in a million years would have thought it was him. So he's been going after me since then under a different name. He went from focusing on Kat to focusing on me and Kat. If you don't hate who he hates you. He's got a history of a lot of problems. He's probably got, 18 arrests, maybe 20. He's got a big, long criminal history and mental problems and drug addiction and alcohol addiction. He's got some issues. It's obvious that calling a truce does no good. He gets it in his head, like he just did, that I'm harassing him. He's convinced himself that I'm harassing him. So it really doesn't matter what my actions are. His actions are going to be what his fucked up brain tells him to make them. Do you see what I'm saying? I think more than anything, I am documenting and trying to reach out to him. And the reason is I'm doing it here because I thought about messaging him and I realized that he is so petty and so juvenile. No matter what I said in my email, he would not focus on that. He would focus on Corey contacted me privately, harassing me. Even if I said, Ryan, I wish you the best and I really hope that you get help, he would say I was harassing him privately and mocking him. That's what he would say, because there's something wrong with him. But, yeah. This is just me making sure that my side is being heard. Because if he ever does come to my place, I don't want anyone saying, look what Corey did. No, they're all going to know that Corey had a reason. Everyone's going to know that Corey had a reason. I don't see him doing it. But a lot of people said the same thing right before it happened to them, you know? So I'm making sure it's out there. I've not bothered anyone. I've been working for several years now to build something real while he's been on here building fake worlds and tricking everybody into thinking he's somebody he's not. And trashing people. And like, I'm just going to say, even Lindy, she was his friend. I never saw her say anything negative about him. I ain't her friend. Y'all know that. She never said anything negative about him. Never once. All she ever did was promote him and, you know, praise him under the Just Lurking account. Then as soon as he came out as himself, he trashed her, which was super weird. And everybody on the opposing side, I think we all thought we were going to see why. Like, it'll come out eventually. Something must have happened. Literally nothing happened. So there's something wrong with him. It's his brain. He went after her. She tried to leave it alone, and he kept going. He was updating his community page constantly, trashing her with hashtags and stuff. He did it to, what's that guy's name? Shit. Stewie. That guy Stewie, he did it to him. I don't think there was anyone else, but there may have been. But I remember her and Stewie, he did it to. And now he's doing it to Mara and me. And me and Mara have not messed with him. And I do feel good saying that Mara hasn't, because I talk to Mara every day. I don't see Mara doing that. I would have known. And I have thought back, and I've thought back and said, well, I'm not in Mara's head. I'm not on her computer, and I'm not sitting in her home. So I got to thinking about it and thought, I was like, no, it doesn't make sense, because there's been too many other situations where things have happened that we've shared it with each other. She has no reason to not share that with me, because she knows I'm not friends with him. I just don't mess with him. So yeah, something's wrong with his head. Ryan, there's something wrong with your head, dude. Everything I just said is spot on. I've been thinking about it. It's spot on. But anyway, everybody loves to say, you know what, just call a truce and leave it alone. And I'm like, wait a minute, why don't you say it to the other person? Tell them. Why don't you say it to them? Since nobody over here has said a fucking thing. But, I don't think it matters this time, really. When a person online creates a persona that's not their own and has a history in life at almost 50 years old of constant failures back to back, and then for whatever the reason is, their fake life and fake identity online gets outed, it's like someone snatched a mirror off the wall and put it right on their face again. And they're looking at who they really are, who they've been running from. And then they just want to lash out and blame the world. And I think that's what's happening here. That, and he just loves drama. I ain't never seen a grown-ass man love drama so much in my life. It's fucking weird. Well, there are a couple more. But they're not mentally ill. They're just assholes. Anyway. He seems to have been on a bender all night. Now he needs to sleep so that he can go on another bender later on. And I really got orders to pull. I should have already gotten them done, but Doug told me not to worry about it. He'd pull the orders when he got home from work. Oh. So, anyway. But I appreciate you coming on here, Brandon, and watching and talking to me. I gotta get my shit together and get going. I got my coffee, which the phone is leaning on right now. And all these pop-ups keep coming up. Yeah. So I guess we have this exciting tune in later. So tomorrow morning, I guess something amazing's gonna happen to prove that me and Mara have said or done something to Ryan. I don't know. Maybe he's going to start attacking somebody new. Maybe he's going to go back. My shorts are riding up because they're too short. Maybe he's going to start going after Lindy again. Who knows? But you can best bet it's going to be something to stir up drama on his channel, because this bitch can't live without it. He can't just go get a job. Go get a hobby. But I need to get to work. It's just taking me a while to get going today. Ugh. It's raining. I don't know if it's raining where you're at, but it is raining here. So you guys have a great day. Ryan, get yourself some help or get Baker acted, because something wrong with your head, boy. And tell the whole story from now on. Don't just show a little comment. If that's the case, I have a ton of comments I could show where people have said shit about you. And we have to define you based on that. Only that. Nothing else. I also have clips of people saying they wish certain people died, that they wouldn't cry if those people died, and it wouldn't be their fault, but they'd be happy. Oh yeah, we've got video clips, we've got screenshots. So yeah, we can do that. But some of us don't want to keep stirring up old shit. We just want to go on with our life and not have to worry that some wackadoodle's going to find themselves 6 feet under because they wanted to come to their home. That would be a very, 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 very bad thing for anybody to have to go through. I've certainly never done it, nor would I. Okay. Thanks for the thumbs up. I will subscribe if you say picture. There, I just said picture because I read your sentence. I don't think you're going to get a whole lot from this one. This is not a normal thing for me. I share videos of my family and us going out and doing stuff and stupid conversations we have, you know, family stuff. Stuff Ryan wouldn't know about. Ryan's that almost 50-year-old man that hangs out with all of his aunties and his mom and his grandma and stuff like that. I don't know if he has a grandma, but anyway, he's that guy. He makes everybody tea and acts like he's the man of the house. It's kind of adorable. But then you find out it's mental illness. That and being a bum. All right, bum. Go get yourself together. Get your life, motherfucker. Bye, everybody.